face sec. Oh. Okay. So as you can see, I'm not controlling. I technically am controlling him because this is a pre-recorded video that I recorded via the PlayStation 4, which is nice. But I decided to do this because I was already in the moment with the story, and I didn't want to do it later. I don't want to do it later too. So yeah. So I just played it and saved the recording so I could just do this and then have the video recorded. Cause I like to talk to you people. As you can see here, I'm about to clear inventory or get rid of something. Also get a skill point and power level because apparently my power level is a lot higher than Kane's at this point. Because I like to fight apparently, and I don't like to parkour. I'm kidding, I do like to parkour. I parkour more in Old Town than I do in the slums. The slums I barely parkour. I cannot lie. But in the Old Town, I parkour like constantly. So I think currently my power level is like 12 in my level for. Now it's 11. Now it's 12. And then my parkour level's somewhere nearing 11. Possibly, maybe. I don't know. But I just really didn't want to wait till night to play the game, so I pre-recorded it, and now I'm commentating. But yeah, I didn't feel. I mean, I edited the video, my rant video that I did yesterday or last night, and I didn't think I did it justice. The drama that I'm referring to, I didn't think I did it justice. So basically, what happened was I told you all Austin blocked us on Facebook after all this shebang went down at the cabin of him pretty much basically, I don't know how'd I put it. Okay, well, I already told you about Haley and how she snapped at me and Danny after she lost to Austin, and excuse me, after she lost to Austin in Mortal Kombat, she kind of went evil there for a second. She turned off the lights, and that was her signaling us for her to go home. Austin was already out the door, and as we were walking out the door, Haley asked, pretty much just, well, she signaled to Danny, but she probably meant both of us. I don't know. I kind of feel left out in this because it's bullshit. But, and then she's like, can I ask you something or something like that? And then Danny was like, it's going to piss me off even more. And then, I don't know, something happened. Oh, I tried that. Didn't work. But yeah. Anyway. And then she said, oh, no, never mind. I'm already in a bad enough mood, so I might as well not just do it. Or might as well not tell you. And Danny wasn't having any of it. So she tried ducking out of what she started, and Danny was already, her curiosity was already piqued, so she said just say it. Then while she snapped on us for being a couple, pretty much, because we teased her about Dean. Yeah, I don't see the correlation, but it happened, and it was BS. Me and Danny, we were shocked. We didn't know what to think. We didn't know how to handle it, honestly. So, well, then we talked to my car. Well, not my car. We talked in her car till like 2:30, almost 3 in the morning, before she had to go pick up food for her stepmom or her dad's girlfriend. Yeah, her dad's girlfriend. But So that was pretty much the start of what went down. And then Danny asked her if there was a problem, and Haley said no, no. Danny said if there's a is there or let me find the words in the English language that are correct for this, for what I'm trying to say. Ay, oi. Okay. Do you have a problem with it? And if so, we can talk it out. Well, and by we, she's referring to me and her. We can figure things out, like what to do, how to act around her if there was a problem. She said no. She said it isn't a problem. Go ahead. So, like I said, one thing that pissed us off the most about her snapping on us was that it was there was no hints towards it. There was no hinting towards her getting mad at me and Danny for cuddling or me putting my arm around her. Something simple as that, which is what boyfriends do most of the time. Especially boyfriends like me who like to cuddle. I'm a cuddler. It's a thing. It's not a curse. No. Could be. Maybe. Nah. It's not a curse. Anyway. But yeah, we were pissed off about it, or we didn't know what to think about it, because there was no signs. It was unwarranted.
Hey, friend. Sorry, but I had no choice. Rise has me by the balls.
Ouch.
What did you do?
What I had to. What can I say? The world is an unforgiving place.
Yep, Dick Wad sold us out. Sorry about this. I'm texting and it's not very healthy. I'm kidding. It's not unhealthy, but I don't know. Anyway, I really liked this part. Like, I liked how I handled it. Like, yeah, sure, I pussyfooted a bit at some point, but I don't know. Anyway, yeah, we were pissed off mainly because Haley showed there was no sign. It was unwarranted. There was no hint at whatever that we were bothering her by acting like a couple because she was pissed off at us because we made fun of how Dean and her were, even though Dean lives in Connecticut, and me and Danny happen to live relatively close to each other. Like, her dad's house is 15 minutes away from mine. I mean, it's farther than any other girlfriend I've ever had, but it's still not that ridiculous amount. I mean, it's just a little. It's in between Pana and Awanaco, and I drive to Pana all the time because that's where Bo lives, in Awanaco. So it's not that much. It's not that different, honestly. I mean, it's a little bit further, but that's about it. Maybe 3 or 4 minutes extra, if that. I want to say maybe 2 to 3 minutes extra drive. But yeah, and then at the cabin, okay, well,
What's wrong with you?
Haley couldn't stay at the cabin, so Austin brought her over. No, she asked Austin to pick her up one day. It was the first night at the cabin. She asked Austin to pick her up. I don't know, it was like 7 or 8. So Austin did that. It took him a really long time. They were like an hour. It took him an hour to go pick her up, which it was a bit confusing. But yeah. And so me, Danny, and Allison were all finding something to do while he's going to get Haley. So I can't remember exactly what we did, but we did stuff. And then he got Haley, and then he came back, and then it was still daylight, pretty sure. So he came back around 8. Yeah, so it was like around 7 or 6ish. No, it was late 6ish. He left to go get her and came back around 8 when it was still daylight out. And so they tried making a fire. Allison tried helping. They completely ignored what she said, or they ignored her tips, and they epically failed because they used way too much lighter fluid. And Haley used the TP method, and that didn't work very well. I'm pretty sure I'm texting at this moment in the game right now, or when I was playing this currently in the game. Pretty sure I'm texting. That's why I'm just standing there. That or I'm just standing there and I'm looking at them, trying to determine where they're at, or where he's at, the one that's closest to us. Anyway, yeah, and then it was fine. The first night was fine. I mean, it wasn't the greatest. I mean, the most fun either one of us had. But yeah, it was crazy. Like the funnest. It's weird because the funnest and the worst time we ever had was on the second day. I mean, we had fun on the first day. It was fine and dandy. I mean, we walked to the park after Allison was getting pissed off because me, Danny, and Allison were all gonna walk to the park so she could blow off some steam. But Haley and Austin decided to join because they overheard, and so I sneak up on this guy and I love it. But anyway, and so we did that, and then they joined us, and so we walked to the park, and I was like, okay, so that's nice, and also they all got a swing. Austin didn't even get on the swing, honestly. He just touched it and then got out of the way for Allison to swing. Haley got a swing, and then Austin, I don't know what Austin was doing, and then me and Danny were talking on the four-way seesaw. No, seesaw. What am I? Seesaw? What am I on? No, seesaw. We were like, there's like this four-way seesaw thing for little kids that we sat on. Because there were no swings left, so I wasn't just gonna stand there. Fuck that. Anyway, and so basically there was that, and then we decided to walk off more. We decided to go roam a bit instead of going unnecessary slide, and then instead of going back to the cabin, which it didn't bother me. So we walked to the peninsula, and that was fun. Some-ish, I don't know. I mean, I ran up a hill on the way there. That's about the most adventurous thing I did. And then when we finally got to Peninsula, we reminisced about Austin scaring ducks and geese. Oh yeah, we also saw this geese. No, it was duck. This was definitely a duck. And the duck, I swear to God, his foot was flopping. Like, it was hanging on by a slim. His foot was almost completely off, and it bothered us all. No, poor duck. Why, Jeff? Why? You were my friend. What'd you do to your foot? But I love Jeff, he was my friend. He was a duck too. And so when we got there, Haley and Austin walked way ahead of us, and so me, Danny, and Allison all slowly walking because we walked slowish. So we all walked a bit up farther, and there was that, and then it was just pretty much those two talking to each other higher up while we were slowly getting closer, not slightly getting closer. This video is almost done. And then we walked off from that, and as we were walking, we high-kneed it because Austin suggested something about high-kneeing, so we high-kneed it. Awesome. And so when we got to a tent, they were afraid I was going to wake up the dude. That was negatory. slaughterhouse. And what am I gonna do? I'm gonna lockpick it. Cause hell yes. Anyway, but yeah, it was weird. Just holy shit, Bo. I told Bo I was playing Dying Light. Obviously, she was like, amazing game. I know it is, dude. I'm telling you exactly what I'm texting right now. Except I forgot is. I lied. I know it, dude. I know it is, dude. I'm like almost halfway through the story. Thought the story. Yep, I'm almost halfway thought the story. I don't know what I'm doing. But, no, I mean, I know what he's doing. He's looking at that hotel sign and like, yeah, yeah, yeah. But, anyway. So, basically, oh yeah, I was debating, like, is that the dude I'm supposed to talk to or what? I don't know. So, anyway, getting back onto my story. Like I said, we were hiding it down the road, and I got to the stop sign. I blew the stop sign on feet. Surprised I didn't get pulled over. And then they were afraid I was going to wake up the dude, so I screamed back at them, saying I don't think they care because they haven't stirred yet. That tent's still motionless. It's there. So, yeah, he's telling you people are dangerous. They're just as more dangerous than biters because they're unpredictable. But yeah, and so then Austin decided to take us on more of a detour and race down to the bridge, which was a stupid idea because I'm the fastest and everybody knows it, and nobody was going to beat me. It's pretty arrogant of me to say, but then again, none of them are fast. So it's not really, because I know plenty of people who are just as fast, if not faster than me. But I am athletically built, so I am pretty damn fast in my own rights. But anywho, and then when we got down there, I waited for them, and then we were put on yet another detour. We went up the hill to the dam. No, we went up on the dam. This hill thing that leads to the top of the dam. So that's exactly what we did. And then there were two guys. No, there were three guys up there. They rode their bikes up there, which wasn't hard because there's another thing that you can go around and just ride on it. You don't have to go up the hill. I mean, that'd be pretty badass, but I doubt anybody can do it. Honestly, if you do, you're my hero. Like, I dare you to try and get enough speed to do that. Oh yeah, I was just boom. But anyway, we did that. My sister stared right at my soul. No. And then we walked all the way back. And it was a pain. But I didn't really care. I really didn't. Oh shit, dude. But yeah. And so that's pretty much the first night. Except for when I think Austin tried scaring us again. Or he tried scaring Danny. But it didn't really work because I saw him. So I knew for a fact he wouldn't scare Danny. Because I was there. One, I had saw him. I already warned her. She saw him. So we went into the cabin as quick as we could. And then when there, we played Fact or Crap. Which we played that pretty well. It was fun. It was probably the most fun I had that night with Haley being there. And then came nighttime when Austin took Haley home, and again it took him forever, like legit forever. And then when he finally did come back, everybody was already in their bed. I was right next to Danny in ours. Allison was in hers, and then he got up on his, and then all of a sudden, the next thing I know, he's mentioning, so are we gonna play Glue? Yeah, sure. Let's do it. I'm not going to deny Clue. Everybody won but Allison. Austin won the first game. I won the second game, and Danny won the third game and the final one. So there's that. That was. I like Clue. Clue was fun. Clue was the game I brought. It was the main one I brought. And then the second day. Second day was torture. Before I get to the second day, I'm gonna respond to this text my girlfriend sent me like 10 minutes ago. Because I just mentioned, like, now that we don't have Haley who wants to hang out at 11 and then kick us out at 1 every time, now we can just hang out at normal hours. And she was like, fuck all that happens, because I get her to say it happens, and she doesn't like saying it happens, so I get her to say it happens. I mean, it happens, right? So many it happens. But I love them. Then she was like, yes, I don't really know who the fuck I was talking to, but they were like, why don't you hang out with Philip without Haley? Like, I fucking would if she didn't want to hang out every day, and I work most of the time. When the fuck am I supposed to do that, dude?
Hey, you!
I died, didn't I? I can tell, but yep. Was it the bloater? Oh, wasn't this the one where I woke up and it was just automatically there? I think it was, because I got killed by one, and then I woke up, and then the safe house was mine. I think that's what I'm doing, because I was confused. Like, I was really confused. Damn it, Bo. But yeah, now that I've answered it, but now I got Bo's to respond to. Why don't... You see, this is the thing with me. When I'm single, I don't text at all. I don't understand this. When I'm single, I literally don't text at all. I text Bo every once in a while to see what's up or when we can hang out, spend the night and record or do whatever. And then there's just when I have a girlfriend, I text constantly. Like, I'm always texting Danielle. Literally. Not fucking lying right there. Alright, Matt. 40% something. I think. And then I even text Bo more when I have a girlfriend, and that I don't even understand. But I hang out with Keith more. I hang out with Keith actually, probably normally. I wish I could record with Keith, with you guys, and with Bo. Like Diablo 3, hell yeah, I would record that with those two. Why the fuck wouldn't I? But yeah, I text a lot more when I'm taken than I am when I'm single, which I guess isn't. Maybe it could be construed as strange, but yeah, maybe. I mean, it's only 2 people I text, so it's not like I text that many people. I only text 2 people. Okay, that's a lie. I text Keith on occasion and see if he responds. I text Danielle a lot, and I'll text Bo for stints. Like, for 3 to 4 hours, I will text Bo, and then I'll just, like, not respond to a text, or he'll not respond to a text. I don't know, that's how it goes. And with Danielle, it's constant. We just text until one of us passes out. That's just how it usually is with us. But anyway, on to the second night. I mean, technically, Clue was during the second night. No, Factor Crap brought us into the second night. But yeah, and then okay, I'm gonna go into full detail here. Not really. Context maybe, but not detail. Okay, so after Clue, we all got in our beds. Austin put on his headphones and went to bed, and he rolls in his bed a lot. Honestly, he really does, and it's really annoying to sleep with him rolling in his bed every second. But no, none of us liked it. Allison was freaked out by it. She had to sleep by the window, which she didn't like. Which is why on the second, actually, our second night sleeping there, if you want to get technical, it was day 3. She slept on the top bunk because, as I'm about to get, Austin isn't there on the third night of sleeping. But but it was there. Austin was there that for one night, sleeping there with us, and he rolled, and it made Allison nervous. Like, this guy is really nervous, so he's shooting the hell out of that guardrail. I don't understand it at all, but he's doing it. And so Allison laid there, I laid there. Well, Allison was laying in her bed. I was laying in Danielle and I's bed. So Danielle and I were just laying there. We were talking to like 4 in the morning. Honestly, we talked to like 4 in the morning because I really wanted her to say it happens and compliment the hell out of her and cuddle with her, because cuddling with her is nice because I'm a cuddler. I know, but yeah, and so every once in a while Allison would contact us. Not really contact us, talk to us. And so, I mean, it was always fun. But most of the time it was just me and Danielle talking to each other. And it was usually me either complimenting her or waiting for her to say it happens. Because I know it will eventually slip. It always does. Because I'm a genius. Not really. Sometimes I set it up. Sometimes it just happens. And I'm like, fuck yes. But, oh yeah, I just heard the get in. And I was like, what? Death? But it was great. Like, it was really great. Just sleeping with her in bed without having sex. It was nice. It was really nice.
Thanks. I owe you.
God, you're not done owing me, dude. Not that I know of. Yeah, because I still have to kill this dude up here.
Look over there.
And on the second day, well, actually, during the day of the second day, when we slept and woke up, I'll get to that.
Who are you?
Crane,
And the
Spider
next
sent me.
episode.
What's happened to him?
He ran into Rice's people, but he'll be alright. Like, I brought the things he was collecting for you.
You're a lifesaver. Thanks, Crane. This is really going to make a difference.
So, tell me what this is all about.
Oh, I thought you knew.
I know it involves the source.
The meteorite. I know where it landed.
You think the epidemic came from space?
What do you think? Aran gets hit by a meteor, a bunch of guys in hazmat suits show up, and 2 days later, people start jumping on each other. You think that's a coincidence?
You have some proof of this?
I did. Rice's men just took off with my last samples. I was going to send Spider out for some more. Could you do it?
Anyway, that's it for now. Ta ta.